The Harpy, a mythical creature in Greek mythology with the body of a bird and the face of a woman. The Harpies were known as the hounds of Zeus, as they would often be dispatched to do his bidding on Earth. They were sent as a form of punishment, stealing food from their victims and even carrying some away to be judged by the goddess of retribution and vengeance. Their name translated means snatchers, which is reflected in their actions as they would swoop down and snatch people away from Earth. The Harpies were sometimes seen as spirits of the wind, and in some Greek poems they were not physical beings at all, rather the storm winds personified. The appearance of the Harpy is one that varies in Greek mythology. In early stories they were described as fair locked winged maidens, with Grecian pottery depicting Harpies as beautiful women with wings. The later depictions of Harpies described them as ugly and disgusting creatures who gave off a putrid odour. They were cruel and terrifying with a ravenous hunger. They had sharp talons made of metal that they would use to slash and shred their victims. Some believe that they were the cousins of the Gorgons, the three sisters with hair made of venomous snakes and a gaze that could turn anyone into stone. One of the most well-known stories involving Harpies is that of Jason and the Argonauts and King Phineas of Thrace. Zeus gave Phineas the gift of prophecy, and in return he used it against the gods. As punishment, Zeus blinded the king, and he was sentenced to live on an island with a buffet of food that he could never eat. The Harpies would swoop down every morning and steal all of the food before Phineas was able to satisfy his hunger. Years later, Phineas was rescued from his fate by Jason and the Argonauts as they drove the Harpies away. In this story, we can see the Harpies were an agent of punishment. As with many creatures in Greek mythology, they have been known to evolve with time. The Harpies were once considered desirable and majestic creatures. They later became ugly, cruel monsters who were used as an agent of punishment against evildoers. If you've enjoyed this video, then please go ahead and leave it a like. Consider subscribing if folklore and mythology is something that interests you. If you have anything you'd like to discuss or have any ideas for future videos, then please go ahead and let me know in the comments below. As always, I've been your host, Mythology and Folklore Explained.